Divine, the universe, the ultimate supreme being, source, creator. Divine, I ask that you help me to lovingly, divinely, appropriately channel for the divine, for the Gemini energy collective, whatever it is that they may need to know, understand, and connect with through your love and guidance and grace and understanding and insight and protection and support and assistance and presence right now, divine. Thank you. I'm thankful. Okay. Thank you. I'm thankful. Okay. Okay. Hello, Geminis, and thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in today, tonight, and whichever time you decide to watch this reading right now. I appreciate you. For those of you that are new, I'm Levitating Lotus Healing. For those of you that are returning, welcome back and thank you, okay? So this is going to be a general reading for your energy collective. I hope that whatever comes through, I hope that it resonates for you. But if not, it's all good. This simply means that it's not your energy or message, okay? So for all of that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading, okay? Alright. Divine, I ask for the first oracle to come through. Thank you. You were good enough. Full moon in Virgo. So, Geminis, are you questioning your ability to do something new? Are you questioning the faith within you to change something that you really want to change? You may not have the courage to right now. Wherever you are in that perspective of you are good enough, know that you are. And apply yourself, okay? Full moon in Virgo. Divine, I ask to thank you. A time to give rather than take. This is both perspectives of the moon in Virgo. So Geminis, you could be dealing with a Virgo, or a Virgo could be in your energy or very close to you in your energy field, okay? It could be whoever, you know. But this is both perspectives. And for Virgo to come out twice, some of you could carry the energy, like I said, or somebody could actually be within your energy or be in your energy field that is a Virgo or that carries that Virgo energy. A time to give rather than take. So right now, I'm going to just get started with this, Gemini. You have to, this is all about perspective right here. With you are good enough and a time to give rather than take. And for both of these energies to be in Virgo, this is all about you having perspective when it comes to yourself, when it comes to your fucking life, okay? This is all about you understanding what you need to put time, effort, and energy into and what you do not. What you need to, you know, check off and what you need to X out. You know, this is all about having perspective. This is all about giving short and limited time to things that do not serve you and allowing yourself to truly and fully embrace what you know you are ready for and what you know you deserve. Some of you may feel sort of hesitant. And she has her eyes closed in both of these. So this is all about reflection and perspective. So some of you could be in that energy right now of reflecting on what's good and what's wrong, what works and what doesn't. Okay, allow yourself to take that time, you know, but don't allow yourself to feel debilitated by anything. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're giving way more than you're getting. And don't put yourself in a situation where you're questioning your worth, okay, and your beauty or who you truly are. You know what I mean? Don't question that. Okay, allow yourself to know the difference between what serves best and what serves less. That's what those two mean right there. Okay, and that's one after the other. All right, Divine, I ask for the next oracle to come through. Thank you. Your dreams need practical planning. Full moon in Taurus. Okay, more earth energy. All right, so for your dreams who need practical planning, that, like I was saying, reflection and perspective. So Gemini, you could be really thinking about changing something or transitioning something or changing from one state, literal state, to another, or a physical spiritual state to another. Some of you could be ready to really revolutionize yourselves or rearrange your lives, you know what I'm saying? And you're possibly trying to figure out, okay, how do I do that? Where do I go? Where do I start? All you have to do is ask for divine guidance and they will show you the way. All you have to do is be receptive to that guidance though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we pray for shit and we ask for shit and we want stuff and God is like, okay. And sometimes God, the divine, you know, the divine overall, they present these things to us, and it's not in a favorable way of which we would prefer it. But that's not how it works. You know, it's not what we would prefer. It's not how we would prefer to have it, or, you know, what would please us the most. It's about what works best. It's about what serves best, and it's about what will serve best long term. Okay, so your dreams need practical planning is basically an extension of what I just said. That's what that means. So anytime you have a goal you want to reach, you have an idea, perspective, you have a purpose, you have a success that you want to obtain and conquer and master, you have to take the appropriate steps in order to get there. You know what I mean? You have to do the necessary things in order to maintain that goal, to get to that goal. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, this is all about understanding what you need to give time to, and what you need to believe in, and what you don't. What you need to check off, and what you need to X out, okay? What you need to fucking leave alone, and what you need to give all of your time, effort, and energy to. What's really worth it, and what's really not worth it. That's about having that perspective. Once you continue to gain on this perspective, you will understand the necessary ways of how to go about practically, logically planning out your next steps of what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, what type of successes or what type of dreams you want to build on and create for yourself. Okay, anytime you're maintaining perspective and applying logical, practical things to it, okay, as God guides you there, as you're being gifted the information in certain ways, in your own personal way, that God, okay, for whoever needs to hear this, God knows how to communicate with you. Okay, God does not speak a language that you do not understand. Okay, somebody may speak one language, you may speak another, but God speaks all languages. God is able to cross the borders of every race, every sexuality, every race. Okay, guys, sorry about the break in the video, but God knows how to speak your language for whoever needs to hear this. Okay, it doesn't matter what type of language you speak. Okay, God always knows how to communicate with you, always knows how to get a message across. So always allow yourself to know that you're worthy of that guidance and that connection. You're worthy of that understanding and perception of what to do and what not to do. Okay, and that's when you're going to be more comfortable or more confident in your logical and practical plans of whatever it is that you want to change, be it with your life or be it with your reality or be it with yourself. Okay, in whichever way that makes sense for you. Okay, Divine, I ask for the next oracle to come through. Thank you. Ooh, and as I say that, baby, a new start is coming, new moon. I like that. Some of you Geminis are already on this. I don't know. Some of y'all work fast. I don't know why I'm getting that. Some of y'all work really fast. And it's sort of like when y'all get an idea and it comes to you and you're on it, and boom, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all work like that. Some of y'all are fast working Gemini. Some of y'all are slow and steady. Whichever pace that you feel most comfortable working in, that's your fucking pace. Don't knock anybody else's pace. Your pace is your own pace, and it's worthy. It's the process. It's you, and that's enough, okay? New start is coming, okay? As these practical and logical plans are implemented into your life, implemented into your actions and your choices every single day, and what you're choosing and what you're connecting with, who you're connecting with, what you're applying and everything, a new start definitely takes place. A new start is birthed, okay, within your reality. It may come in, God may bring it in real subtle and smooth like, God may bring it in really bold and big for you, okay, or in between, in whichever way, but the new start is definitely present, okay? Give me 1 second, guys, hold on. It's raining pretty good outside, so I had to check, see if there was any wind blowing, but we're good. Yeah, new start is coming. Okay, I like that. Hold on. Divine, I asked for one single oracle to come through. Thank you. Surrender to divine. Yeah. Allow yourself to flow and go with the process. That's how you're going to get this new start. That's how you're going to continue to maintain a perspective here. And that's how you're going to able to logically and practically apply the things that's needed and necessary in order for you to have this new start. You have to surrender. Like I said, you got to be receptive, you know, because like I said, we could pray for things and want for things and really wish for things, but when we're not prepared for it, when we're not ready for it, when we have a certain perspective of or idea of how we feel like it should be, God goes, okay girl, or okay dude, I hear what you're saying, but that's not how it works. That's not what's gonna best benefit you. Yeah, I know you want it to be this way, but this is not how it works. Okay, we gotta constantly remind ourselves of that, okay? Because a lot of times we sort of disappoint ourselves when we have certain expectations about what God is trying to bring to us at our best, for our best, okay? So we have to surrender to that guidance, and we have to allow things to happen and transform and take place as it needs to. We have to give time to certain things. We have to allow certain shit to phase out and phase in. You know what I'm saying? This is all about that. This is all about surrendering to that higher guidance from the higher realms, okay? That's what you're encouraged to do here as this new start comes in, or as this new start is already happening for some of you. Okay, Divine, thank you. Emotions are running high. Okay, some of you could be feeling like biting your nails a little bit. Some of you could be dealing with some anxiety, some anxiousness. Some of you could be dealing with some fear and apprehension. Okay, apprehension. Y'all know what I'm saying. Okay, some of you could be dealing with that type of debilitating thinking, the fear of failure, the fear of fear itself, the fear of change, the fear of transformation, the fear of just allowing. You know what I'm saying? And for some of you, I get it. It's scary to just let go. But in order for you to know who truly God is, and what God really is, and what divine's guidance really is for you in your life, you have to surrender and allow that. You have to. You have to completely let go and just go with the flow of where God and where your divine guides are trying to guide you to. Okay? Even if your emotions sometimes seems to be overwhelming you, pray for that balance. Pray for the restorative healing of your emotions. You know what I mean? Your triggers or whatever it could be. Whatever your emotions are connected to whoever, in whichever way, for whatever reason. You know, if they're running high, that means that they're overwhelming you. Then that means that they sometimes could be guiding you to do and make certain decisions that you don't need to. That's why it's important for you to maintain and hold perspective. Okay? Surrender and allow. Surrender and allow. Surrender and allow. Okay? Your emotions may be running high, but you have to continue to balance and ground yourself during this time and maintain perspective. Okay? Even though the transformation, like I said, it may not be ideal. It's never ideal for any of us, but it's the best fucking way. They know the best way, okay? You know, our guides see so far into the future and so far into the present moment that we're a lot of times incapable of understanding in this reality. And that's where they're trying to get us to. Okay, remaining present and just grateful and thankful for the right now. Okay, that's how some of you can correct and soothe over this energy here in whichever ways your emotions could be running high, be it with fear, anger, disappointment, you know, anxiousness, whatever. You know what I mean? Surrender and allow. Center, ground, and be present. Okay. Divine, I ask for the last oracle. Thank you. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. For whatever your vision is, for whatever dreams you have, for whatever type of successes or whatever type of careers or businesses or, you know, new hustles or of whichever kinds that you guys want to embark on, start, begin, grow, and empower. You know what I mean? Start to lay the foundations on shit. Continue to hold your vision for that, because the new start is coming. All you have to do is maintain perspective. These three right here are all about perspective. This relates to perspective as well. And this is about your emotions kind of sometimes overwhelming you, and being practical, centered, and grounded in the process. During the process, hold your vision is all about, regardless of whatever the fuck is going on, Gemini, you have to hold the highest vision for yourself. What you know you believe, what you know you deserve, what you know you are worthy of, what you need to check off on, what you need to check off on your list, and what you need to X out off that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that means. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull, the intention is going to be 3 clarifiers for the energy here through these Soul Journey Lesson Oracle cards. Okay. All right. That's all. That's encouragement all day long, though. Hold your vision. A new start is coming, but you have to allow, you have to maintain perspective and do the appropriate, necessary, logical, and practical things to build on whatever your new start is, because you're worthy of it. Okay? Divine, I ask for the first oracle to come through. Thank you. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Pride could be related to, most definitely, emotions are running high. Anger, fear, anxiety, pride, anxiousness, apprehension, you know, fear of failure, you know. Pride could definitely be related to emotions are running high. Some of you Geminis could be struggling with your pride right now. Pride could most definitely be related to surrender to the divine as well. You just have to allow and be receptive to that guidance in whichever way God is presenting it to you. Okay? Because it's something new, or it's something that you're not used to. It's something that's not really soothing your ego. You know what I'm saying? When you're coming into a spiritual awakening, and when you want something that is literally impenetrable. Okay? Because it's so holy. It's so divine. It's so sacred. It's so powerful. You have to let this energy go. If you want this energy to carry throughout your life and your kids' lives, you know what I'm saying? That's how it works. So some of you could be struggling with your pride right now. Okay? Everybody's pride gets fucked with every now and then. Mine does, you know. Our egos or something sometimes can be a hazard to us in some ways. And we kind of get lost in how we feel like it should be. Like I said here, it's just surrendering and allowing. Versus actually just being thankful, or just being present with what is and making the most of what is and letting that go. Okay? I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Some of you could speak that affirmation to yourself too, to break up this energy of pride. Okay? Like I said, it's definitely related to emotions are running high and surrender to the divine. Okay? Divine, I ask for the next oracle to come through. Thank you. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yeah. Emotions are running high. Courage, surrender to the divine. It's gonna be okay for whoever needs to hear this. When you're on a spiritual awakening, or when you're on a spiritual path trying to build something so impenetrable, like I said before, something so powerfully divine and sacred and unfuckwittable, okay, if that makes sense, so solid, okay. There are going to be a lot of people and a lot of things that you're going to see that's going to hurt you, in a sense of, and what I mean by hurt you is going to show you sometimes other people's true colors, okay? Certain situations, certain experiences, even yourself. You're going to see a lot of truth. You're going to see a lot of subtle truth. And this is kind of related to what I feel like your apprehension is and what your possible fear could be, your pride, and you sort of like struggling a little bit to change or to really trust this process. You have to have courage, because the same people that talk shit, the same people that laughed at you, the same people that kind of side-eyed you and didn't really believe in you or fuck with your shit like that as you was trying to present it to them, or you know, whatever. And now God puts you in a position where you don't need them, or God like literally puts you 5 steps ahead of them, or 5 positions ahead of them, and now they're coming back to you. Oh wow, you know, that's really great. I'm really happy for you. I'm really this for you. But in the beginning, they didn't really give a fuck. In the beginning, they never really cared. In the beginning, it wasn't even something that they were even really concerned about. They barely believed that you could do it. And now that God has put you in a position of where your new start has finally arrived and manifested itself, all of this stuff is taking place. And now those same people that or those same people or those same experiences mean really too much. Okay guys, my camera cut off. But like I said, when what I was saying, when God puts you in a position to be on your path, you don't have to really worry about those people, those experiences, those things, those questionable things. Continue to have courage and hold your highest vision, okay? I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. The only way to break up that anxiety, that fear, that anxiousness, that apprehension, that pride, that egoism, you know what I'm saying? You have to build courage. Find courage within yourself to face it and allow the process of wherever God is trying to take you, of wherever divine guidance is trying to bring you to. Okay? You have to have courage. during this spiritual awakening or this spiritual process or this new beginning that you're desiring or that you're building on, okay? Courage is important because there's going to be a lot of people that like you. There's going to be a lot of people that love you. There's going to be a lot of people that really don't have a fucking clue about what you're doing, but it's not for their understanding a lot of times. God speaks your language, not theirs. You understand? If that makes sense to some of you. God knows how to speak your language. He knows how to connect and open that heart up, open that mind up. God knows how to do that. Divine's guidance they know how to do that. All you have to do is allow that. Be receptive to it and the ways of which you need to understand and become so that you can apply that, be empowered by that and change it. It's transformed, you know? Okay. Thank you, Divine. Abundance, I like that. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Yes. This is after all this struggle or of transformation or of whatever it is for you, you know? You continuing to believe in the process and grow with it. You maintain and obtain abundance physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. You are aligned, you are fruitful, you are prosperous. It's plentiful for you. And all those that are around you that truly deserve it as you held perspective. Like I said, checking off your list and exiting the shit off. You know what I'm saying? Having perspective. Okay? So, with all of that being said, Geminis, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that whatever I said, in whichever way that I said it, I hope that it resonated for you, brought you some clarity of some kind. But if not, it's all good. It just simply means that that's not your energy or message. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you again with another reading.